With the FNAF movie almost out, and this most likely my last video about FNAF until it releases, I decided to talk about what I'm thinking is going to go on in the movie. First off, what's going to get us started? A movie needs a big opening to drag in the audience in order to get us excited, as if the FNAF movie itself didn't get us excited already. I think it would be awesome if the movie started out the same way every single FNAF game has ever started with. Warning, this movie contains flashing lights, loud noises, and lots of jump scares. Now wouldn't that be a banger? As for the real opening scene, I'd imagine that there's going to be two possibilities. A flashback of Spring Bonnie luring or murdering the missing children, or it would open up with Hank and Max's crew breaking in and entering. I'd imagine that scene would be pretty much what we see in the trailer, with them causing chaos right before the Midnight Motorist guy, which I learned his name is supposed to be Carl, which is funny as fuck since he's attacked by the fan named Carl the Cupcake. We then go to Mike looking for his job, and we'll probably see him at an old job, with him working at the mall like in the trailer. Skipping ahead past Mike going to his career counselor being William Afton, in disguise, probably there to lure people into Freddy's so that he can kill them or whatever. Let's go to Mike's first night, where, just like in the real games, I'm assuming nothing will happen. Vanessa will show up, show him around, and I have a theory that between nights, Hank and Max will return, with each member of their group being killed each night, with Carl being first probably, then maybe Hank with Bonnie, Max to Freddy, and Duffelbag Dude to Foxy. We do see a mystery fifth guy in the opening scene, which really seems to resemble the five missing kids. Speaking of which, all these scenes with the missing kids in the forest, I feel like are going to be in Michael's dreams when we see him asleep in the office. I've seen in a few TV trailers that there's a scene where Abby is asleep in a blanket fort Michael looks to have made for her, which is honestly cute as fuck. And I feel like there can be a scene where Abby interacts with the spirits in some way while she's asleep. Obviously, I doubt the animatronics will be on a rampage on the first night, and we'll probably be introduced to Vanessa. Then the second night, we'll have the animatronics walk around. Maybe even William will be there. Since writing the script, I've learned that the FNAF movie will only be about 2 hours, which honestly makes me feel I heard a rumor that the FNAF movie is going to be 3 hours long, which I loved, but now that shit's been cut in half. Anyway, back to the movie. We'll probably only have about 3, maybe 4 nights if we're lucky. Now, for most of the nights, it'll probably be Freddy, Bonnie, and Chica, and... Oh shit, wait, that's right. Golden Freddy's in this movie. Bro, I completely forgot about that. They only had him in a single trailer, and even then, people debated on if he was Golden Freddy or normal Freddy. You'd think that a big name like Golden Freddy would be more marketed. Anyway, seems like Golden Freddy is friendly, at least towards Abby, which really leaves the question, why are the animatronics hostile towards Abby, since Vanessa, I'm telling you this now, do not trust that bitch, said they want to make Abby just like them. Now, in all honesty, that's probably just a fucking lie. I think this is going to be a misunderstanding, like in the Silver Eyes books, how the spirits just attack any adult since it reminds them of William. And maybe we're being misled by the trailers and by Vanessa herself. The actor for Hank claims that Hank will have a much bigger role, which I just chalked up to the actor hyping up his own character. But if he's telling the truth, then I think we will see Hank die to Bonnie but come back and be sort of a wise old man figure to Michael.
Fun facts with Fair Square.
Hank is short for Henry. Or Harry.
This has been Fun Facts with Fair Square.
Now it's at this point we should expect the 10-minute sex scene between Markiplier and Freddy Fazbear. But after all that coming is done, William will reveal himself as his persona Spring Bonnie. I'm sure we'll have some kind of long chase sequence where William runs after Michael, and Michael reaches a dead end when we're left in suspense, like, oh no, will he survive? Yeah, I really wonder. I'd like to think that Abby will be the one to kill William by pushing him, causing the spring locks to go off, and we can get the awesome spring lock failure scene. That's sort of what happens in the Silver Eyes books too, when Charlie pushes William and all the spring locks go off. But we can also get a "I'm your father, please take off my mask" moment between Michael and William, because if we do not get the plot twist that William is Michael's dad by the end of the movie, then everyone in the theater with me is leaving in a body bag, and you can quote me on that. Now that the conflict has been concluded, we can finally get the ending where Nicolas Cage and a teenage girl drive off together in victory, knowing they get to live another day. Oh wait, that's the ending to Willy's Wonderland. Oh well, it still fits here. Blumhouse, make that happen. That's my prediction for the entire movie. I think it's a pretty good one. Is there a chance that that's not what the movie's going to be at all? 100% yeah, alright? I can't predict the future. But hey, it works well.
Hey, what about the fact that the puppet is supposed to be in the movie?
Shut the fuck up. We haven't even seen the puppet in any of the trailers. For all we know, she's going to make a brief appearance. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if the puppet shows up in the dream sequences with the missing kids I talked about earlier. With the second movie already being confirmed, whatever loose strings that are left in the movie will most definitely be answered by that one, or at least the third one since it's planned to be a trilogy. And I'm certain the puppet's backstory will be explained at some point. Now, if you excuse me, I have a movie to see.